You can't believe how many times I have seen startups looking for a wrong type of a CTO. You may ask, what do you mean? What do you mean type of CTO? CTO is just a CTO. But the answer is no. CTO is not just a CTO. It depends on in which phase you are. Let's talk about this topic. Hi, I am Necati, a computer scientist with 20 years of experience, and I share my experiences and thoughts on this channel. So, you are a small startup and you are a non-technical person. Maybe you raised some money and now you are looking for a technical leader, right? You need technical leadership in your team. So now you are looking for a CTO role. But what kind of CTO you should look for? Now, roughly, I think I can categorize the type of CTOs into three parts. One, the builder. Two, the architect. Three, the executive. So let's talk about those. When we talk about the builder CTO, what we are talking about? Basically, you have an idea and you want to turn idea into a product, okay? So you should be looking for someone who can code, who can make fast decisions. If something is not working, this person should know how to throw away when it is not working. The most important part is they should be optimized for uncertainty and also speed, because you are in the very early phase. There is no certainty what will happen. Number two, architect. These people design systems, okay? You build the MVP, now you have product market fit, and it is growing. The product is growing. So you need some kind of scalable system, not only in product, but also in managing the human resources. So which means now you need an architect who will design the systems, who will think in the abstraction, who can manage the technical depth and make a plan for scaling. So this person should transition your company, your product from it works to it works for 1 million users. So that is the phase, that is the type of the CTO that you need to look for when you are growing, architect. And now, number three, the executive. I think this is more obvious. Your company became big enough that now we are not talking about implementation and coding in CTO level. We are talking about managing large engineering organizations. We are talking about dealing with the board. We are talking about the compliance. We are talking about scalability here. So not only scalability, of course, also being stable at the scale. So we are talking about something different in this level. We are not looking for a developer who can code. We are looking for a person who can stabilize the system at scale. So these are the three types. And as I mentioned, the main mistake I see is early stage startups are looking for the executive, and you can't believe how common it is. They are making a mistake by looking for a CTO instead of understanding their current stage. Let me say something. These three capabilities can be in the same person. That is possible. But you need to understand what kind of CTO you are looking for. You cannot just spend hundreds of thousands of dollars in the wrong path. If you are a founder and listening to this video, here is what I will say. just understand your stage. Are you just the building product? Are you in growth mode? Or is it time to look for something that fits executive style? And I think you also need to be honest with yourself. Because unfortunately, I also saw founders think they passed the MVP stage while they did not. Unfortunately, this also happened too many times. They don't know the current stage because they are lying to themselves, because they think they are growing by just manipulating some numbers in a spreadsheet. So if you need to learn only one thing from this video, here's what I will say. Understand in which stage you are in, and then find the correct leadership for that. See you in next video.